Hey everyone, I'm Ken Goshen and welcome to my studio. Today we're going to be learning how to take care of our brushes. We are painters. We need to know how to take care of these brushes so that they can last for years. We don't want to keep buying new ones because they're expensive. We want to buy the good stuff and we want to take care of it. Most of these brushes that you see here have been with me for over 10 years of painting. So if you learn how to do this right by watching this video all the way through, then you too can have your brushes last forever. So, how do we take care of our brushes? Or as we say in clickbait land, how to wash your brushes in 3 easy steps. Step number 1, solvent. Solvent, solvent, solvent. You take your favorite solvent, mine is Gamsol, you put it in a little container from which you will never ever drink, never. This can be Gamsol, this can be turpentine, this can be spike lavender oil, this can be odorless mineral spirits, this could be many, many things. Yeah, just put it in some kind of container and then take your brush, which requires cleaning, dip it into the solvent and then dry it onto a paper towel or a rag. Keep repeating this step, dip in solvent, put onto a rag, dip in solvent, put onto a rag, until no more paint comes out of the brush. That was stage 1. Stage 2 is called liquid soap. You get up, you leave your studio, you find the nearest sink. Near that sink, you will have your liquid soap prepared. And the way this goes is you just put some liquid soap into your hand. Imagine there's a lot of soap over here, and you rub that brush against that liquid soap, and then you will see all the paint, all the residue paint starts to, drip down. If you're using toxic pigment, this would be the point at which you put a glove on, because you don't want to be rubbing the toxic chemicals into your hand. Better to use a glove. And you do this for as long as necessary until no more paint comes out. That was stage 2. Stage 3 is arguably the coolest stage. That stage is the hard soap, the bar soap. So what I use is this kind of fancy General's brush cleaner hard soap, which works amazingly well. But you can also just use any bar soap, like the bar soap for the shower, the bar soap for the laundry. Any kind of hard soap works. And what you do is you rub your brush against the hard soap and rinse. Rub against the hard soap and rinse until no more paint comes out. Now this is where it gets very, very cool. So at this point, or even at the previous points, or even just 2 weeks ago, your brush has started to fray. We all know this, it's super annoying. The brush arrives, it has a nice little point, it's very well sculpted, very well, suitable for painting, but after having been, painting slightly aggressive with it, it starts to open up a little bit. This is where you fix it. So you rub it up against, I'm gonna pretend that we're doing it. See, take your brush, you rub it up against the hard soap, like so. So now it's saturated with soap. And I use this soap to sculpt my brush. Look at how sharp it is. To sculpt my brush back to its sharp original form. And I let it dry with the hard soap on, so that the hard soap convinces the fibers, convinces the hairs to remain in their original awesome shape. And then after the soap is dry and you want to go back into painting, this brush has some hard soap dried on top of it, you just give it a flick. I don't think the camera can capture the powder, but the soap just kind of breaks into a nice little firework powder thing that makes your studio really happy and festive, and the brush is ready to be painted with again. So that's the most important tip. You use the hard soap to both clean the remaining paint from your brush, but also to sculpt it back to its original shape. And that is how you take care of your brushes for years. They're not gonna get destroyed, they're gonna stay clean, and I'm gonna be proud of you, and you're gonna be proud of yourself. So, if you like my work, if you enjoyed this video, You're welcome to support me on Patreon at at patreon.com/KenGoshen, where you can find longer videos, where you can find painting processes, and yeah, any support is always appreciated. And if you're interested in lessons, you can visit kengoshen.com/lessons. I teach online privately, I teach online in groups, and always happy to take on new students. That's it. Hope you had fun. Leave a comment below if you did. Leave a comment below anyway. And like and subscribe. See you next time.